What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So as you all know, yesterday I went over like the lockup, how it works, and also my honest thoughts on it. But in this video though, I do want to talk about the biggest L in the new Volume 9 update, and you probably guessed exactly what that is. You probably saw the thumbnail and you're like, oh yeah dude, 100%. But no man, the biggest L is 100% the motorcycle not being in free roam or an actual vehicle in the game. Now I do want to explain why I think they did this. I do understand they're probably testing the waters with it. Like, they didn't want to put the bike in there as like an entirely new handling model or something, even though it is going to be an entirely new handling model as an extraction vehicle or like a new vehicle for the lockdown game mode. If you guys are actually looking to ride the bike, yes, you will have to play the new lockdown game mode. That is the only way to use the bike. It is going to be around random locations, and I actually had a lot of fun using the motorcycle, man. Like, it's really dope. And the funny thing is, I kind of had a feeling it was going to be good because guess what? Motorcycles were also in Burnout Paradise Remastered, and they handled pretty well in that game. So I'm going to say right now, and I do understand Burnout was made before the remaster, but I also have to admit though, the bike's actually really good in Unbound, man. When I did find out you can only use the bike in Lockdown, I went, nah, bro, for real? Now, yes, there is going to be a playlist for it, but currently when recording this video, it wasn't available. So I was like, okay, let me go play Lockdown so I can go ride the bike around a bit. And my goodness, it's so dang fun, man. It's quick, it sounds really good when shifting, and also the motorcycle does maneuver very well, which I was actually a bit surprised about. I was actually going into this game, and to be real, I was thinking it was actually going to be pretty decent again because of Burnout. And you know what? I was not that surprised when I was riding it. I was like, yo, this thing is dope, man. I really wish they actually would have added this thing into free roam. The thing is, could it actually come into free roam in the future? Well, to be honest, I feel like they could add it. Maybe they're actually testing the waters like, yo, what does everyone think about the bike? Maybe we could tweak it around a bit. What are some things people don't like about it? And then we're going to add this thing into free roam. The other insane part of me is maybe the next Need for Speed game might end up having motorcycles in it. Probably similar to something like Midnight Club. Again, I know that probably sounds a bit insane. I do understand the BMW is actually from Need for Speed Heat, which I was really annoyed how I couldn't ride the bike in that game, but they did end up bringing it over to Unbound, so yes, they can do motorcycle physics. The thing is, guys, imagine having the next Need for Speed game with motorcycles, bro. It would be insane. Okay, but besides me thinking about the next Need for Speed game and also it having motorcycles in it, which I could probably be stretching a tad far on that, guys, but who knows? The thing is, though, I do know, looking at the comments on YouTube, X, Instagram, people are not happy, man. When they found out the motorcycle's not usable in free roam, I did notice a lot of them pretty much went, okay, well, I'm not playing the Volume 9 update because one of the biggest reasons why I wanted to play it so I can cruise around on the BMW. Turns out though, guys, again, you have to play Lockdown for it. And I really have to say it is a huge L. Like, when I was looking at the patch notes and all that when I was doing that video, I was like, there is no way, man. Like, they have to put this thing in free roam. People are not going to be happy if they don't. Well, it turns out I was actually right on that because people are not happy. People aren't even playing the update because one of the biggest reasons why is, bro, we got a motorcycle in Need for Speed, man. And it's also going to be an updated BMW S1000R. We don't even have that in the crew, man. We don't even have updated bikes in the crew. Like, we got an updated motorcycle in Need for Speed before Motorfest, which had motorcycles legit 9 years ago, bro. This is getting weird by the minute, ain't it? But I feel like players are probably looking at Need for Speed going, okay, well, let me ride the bike around in free roam, man. I'm not expecting them to add the bike into like A plus or like A or S plus and all that, but man, at least let me ride the motorcycle around. I think it was level S when you pick the bike up. Let me go ride the bike around, man. It does like 200 miles an hour. Let me cruise around in it. I guarantee you right now, guys, if they put the bike in free roam or add it to a vehicle you can use, everybody in free roam is going to legit be riding around on a motorcycle. I would actually say, like, the thing would be so dang fun. Even running the bike in Lockdown, I'm really impressed with it. I might even do a video about the PvP playlist once I can actually get into it, which I would definitely like to give my thoughts on when racing against other people. Do stay tuned for that, though, but I do feel like being able to use the bike in free roam and in lockdowns, or even using that thing in races, I have an idea. Put the motorcycle in single player. Who would have thought, man? Like, let me go race that thing in single player. Players would do it right now, bro. I guarantee it. People would be so dang happy if they're like, okay, we're putting the bike in free roam. But guess what? I feel like we're going to be a bit of ways away from it. I really think they were actually putting it in lockdown, seeing what players think about it. Then they might end up adding it in the future. Now, we might actually end up getting more updates in Unbound in the future, guys, which I mean next year, which is going to be Is that year 3 of Unbound, I think? Yeah, it would be year 3 of Unbound of updates in the game, which would be pretty insane if they actually did it. At least give us the motorcycle guy so we can use it. Like, put it in our inventory, let us level it up. I mean, leave the bike as like level S, don't let us make it level S plus so it does like 230. And the big thing I actually got from that though is so many players were so dang excited for the motorcycle. Like, let's be real, yeah, the new lockdown game mode is pretty dope. Players are probably going to enjoy it for a bit. But everybody's like, yo, I just want the motorcycle, man. Then boom, it's locked behind an actual game mode. Like, I just feel like that's such a big L, and I hope they do end up changing it. I would love to be able to change the color on it. I do understand it has no customization. Legit, just put it in our inventory so we can use the bike as it is. Leave it S. That way we can use it in races if we want. We can cruise around with our friends or something. Go around in free mode. Like, yeah, the bike doesn't work in link ups. You can use it in S-rated races or something. Do you guys know how many players would actually love that? I feel like everybody would enjoy it so much. The thing is, though, are they actually going to add the bike into free roam? Well, I personally have not seen anything about that bike being added into your garage or even your inventory. Do let me know in the comments below if you guys have heard anything about it. Now, I would like to think that maybe they're going to do a post on X and go, yo, everybody, what do y'all think about the bike? Would you like this thing to be in your garage? Would you like to be able to use it in free roam? And if I was willing to bet on that, I would guarantee about 99% of players are like, yo, let me use the motorcycle. That would not only bring a lot more players into Volume 9, but also make a lot more people happy about it. Do let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. At least at the moment, though, for me, this is the biggest L of the Volume 9 update. I feel like this was probably one of the biggest things everybody was hyped for, and I do feel like they let so many people down only having the bike in lockdown. In fact, I'm actually really upset about this. Again, let me know what you guys think in the comments below.